G'day everyone, Jeff here from the Jeffro Wingnut YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to avoid a costly mistake when mounting your expensive action camera to your motorcycle or any moving vehicle for that matter. Surprisingly, the camera, an Insta360 1X2, still powers up and records video. However, there's no longer any sound being recorded. It has one good lens and one heavily scuffed lens, so I'll also have a crack, no pun intended, at fixing the scratched lens later in the video. I feel like a bit of an idiot really. I've used this camera for a couple of years now, capturing some interesting camera angles and breaking up the monotonous helmet cam point of view without having to set up tripods and going to a lot of trouble, or without damaging the camera. Unfortunately, I don't have any third-person footage of the failure in real time, as my stupid Hero 7 Black was glitching out at the time. Brace yourself for the camera carnage. As you can see, it's still fucking working. Good job, Insta. The cracks and small fragments on the ground are the chunks of sticky lens guard that smashed off the camera. One side did its job, but the other, not so much. So what went wrong? In a nutshell, I mounted my camera to the Insta360 selfie stick, which I've done heaps in the past. However, this time I was lazy and screwed a ram ball mount into the end of the stick for a quick mount to a double socket arm. In hindsight, what was I thinking? It's pretty obvious that this places an extraordinary amount of leverage on the ball mount, and I believe this is why mine failed. I'm bloody stupid really. I always used a clamp mount with a bracket I made, so this could not happen. But that system wasn't very flexible and left the camera vulnerable, hanging off a crash bar on the side of the motorcycle. One drop on that side and the camera and mount would have been toast. But that hasn't happened in 2 years, so I should have just kept using it. Bugger. At least the camera has one healthy lens. And if you can believe other YouTube videos, I may be able to rejuvenate the scratch lens with some glass polishing action. There are lens replacement options, but given my camera is already pretty wrecked, I thought I'd go the cheaper route and try polishing the scratch lens. So I'll get some polishing bits and 2.5 micron glass grinding powder from good old Amazon and get to work with my Dremel. After spraying my camera filming this with grinding paste, I work out a system. Dab your finger in the paste, then dab it on the lens, adjust consistency with a dab of water, and don't let the lens get hot. One other thing, there's a UV coating on the lens, so you need to grind that off of the whole lens for a consistent look. God knows how it will compare to the other lens on the stitching line. 2 hours later, it's looking pretty good, except for a couple of deep chips that will be impossible to remove. Anyway, I decided to give it a try. Unfortunately, the chips are quite noticeable, and in order to polish out the rather large gouge, it has created quite a bit of distortion in the lens. I've decided it's as good as it's gonna get, so I may just use this in single lens action camera mode until Insta brings out the X4. So in summary, don't forget to check your balls. Thanks for watching, and hit the like and subscribe if you think this video is worthy. If you have any advice, tips or suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. I'd love to hear your feedback.